Well,
Give
they
me
kind
one
of they kind
second.
of say that though. They kind of say like the Nick who is it Thoth or Hermes? One of them. They say they
Yeah.
made it in the fourth dimension, then lowered it to the third dimension.
Yeah, it's
You
like
know
a
what I mean? So
membrane.
they
It
could
told
just
me it was
say
like a
like,
That's what they
membrane, like
say.
part of our brain, or like it was an infinite, eternal thing that never had a beginning or end, but it fell to physical reality or something. That shit, it like teleported to my mind, and I felt that, and I was scared as shit, boy. I said, "Oh no, that's God's throne, nigga. That's God's throne." That scared the shit out of me, boy. I said, "Okay, nah."
But did you ever
I
think about what made what caused the fear part of it?
would just,
Cause
yeah,
that
you be thinking you about to die, you be or something like that. It's just, it's
yeah
scary. The energy, it's a feeling
Getting
behind it, like
obliterated.
yeah
vibration.
yeah
Yeah,
yeah. Sometimes it get
It's a
like
scary
I know them
feeling to get
times it get
obliterated.
hella intense. It
yeah,
get
you be
real
questioning in one
intense.
second something about to happen, like what's about to happen,
Yeah,
like
what's about to
anything can
happen?
happen.
My body
Yeah.
gonna explode and it's gonna turn into fractals.
All I'm saying is, if the
Smooth
pyramids
trip.
are so sacred and all of this and all of that, why those folks go on top of it and make that video on those two couples?
Huh?
It scared me though. What you said? You said the pyramid.
If the pyramids are so sacred, why did those two couples go on top of that pyramid and do their thing and
Oh.
record it up there?
I don't even know.
People don't
Two-
respect
they,
it.
they
Two
wanted to
couples,
be
one
the
cup.
I hate it.
Two couples, one pyramid. That's
But
yeah.
the thing about it, that's
God
why the
just to create
Illuminati
other
like that shit.
gods
That's why the
shit all the
Illuminati
time.
glorify that shit. They know the power in that shit. But that
No,
shit
they
scared the
look.
fuck out of me. I felt that there.
Yeah, but they do look at it as being sacred, and they don't want you like the one lady that was claiming to be God in the flesh. When she moved to Hawaii, they said we don't want you here. They just got a group of people together and ran them off.
Yeah.
I think because she claimed to be the Hawaiian god or something.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, she claimed to be the god of the people of that land, and they was like, "Nah, yeah,
Get that mess
fucked
out of
up
here.
now."
Like, you don't even look like us, mother.
But but it's weird because you start to see that you cause that fear, that thing that you actually being scared of. Like
Yeah,
you
them
are
thoughts.
that
Be them
fear.
thoughts. No cap. It be them negative thoughts be vibrating, becoming the life, becoming powerful, taking form, and you start believing that shit. It be your thoughts. I ain't gonna cap, but that shit's still scary. I be like, oh, I got a limitation. I gotta control this shit because this shit get out of
What's
hand.
up, so
That's why I
Paris?
microdose.
Wow, man, he said this. It still can be scary now because it do like whenever. Like I think when I get into like and I feel that oneness thing, bro, the reason why it feels scary to me is because why?
What you mean?
Why?
What you mean? Oh God, we said
Or
the same thing,
how?
but
Yeah,
Yeah, how?
why? Like
The question is always
literally
why.
I'm
why?
asking how.
Why? Because it
You
can.
can't control it. It's
God.
Exactly.
unpredictable.
Yeah, you don't be able to control it. But you do be able to control it.
What
can you
if
control it or can you influence it?
You control the
Nah.
uncontrollable.
Not like you don't control it,
It's
but
look,
I think control,
It
like,
is
can
what
you
it
just
is.
signal in, like, boom, I just want a positive experience. You know what I mean? I feel like we might can influence this shit, and that's our way of trying to control it. Kind of like a kid. Like, you can't really control the kid, but you can influence and guide it
for me.
to your, like, you know what I mean? Or you could bubble it to
Yeah.
however many so. And then after that, it's like, you know, I
Yeah,
tried
I
to
so
I tried to
because
do this. I tried to influence it to cause this thing or to cause
look,
this pathway.
but look, this is the thing, right? Like, cause you know you had you have those crazy trips, and like the trip I had, bro. Even when you thought or knew you was influencing or changing your life, you wasn't.
Yeah.
It was just you felt that way. You felt like that, but it was going like everything was just going in this fucking pattern like way.
You had an ego
And
test.
even when you felt like you know or knew, even when you knew, it was still the pattern.
Good.
Man, I tripped so hard. I felt like if I would have just took 5 more grams, I probably could have jumped times for real. Like I wouldn't have came back to this parallel
Yeah,
or
that's what it be.
been obliterated in some
I'm
other
so
parallel
blessed.
that I've seen
So
that I was
blessed.
seeing.
Wow,
Well,
I
you
got a
do
Hey,
it.
It's a reality
how would y'all
type
even
shit.
know though? How would y'all know if y'all came back to the same place y'all left? Do y'all
wouldn't.
not even like I know,
Right.
but I just thought about that. How would you know
I
that
don't
you
know.
came back to the same place that you
You
left?
wouldn't know. I don't know either.
You
But
We
wouldn't
it, I
know.
didn't.
feel like
We're in that dark
Yeah,
hole
right.
that you'll be talking about. The deep dark hole. We're still there. Stuck in that motherfucker.
You still in it. But you wouldn't
We're
know,
just not
like,
screaming help no more. We're just not screaming help. I guess we got comfortable with it. Like, all right, it's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you
Here's
done
a great.
shifted like 80 parallels.
yeah, if you was just, that's like going to sleep right now and just waking up somewhere else. Now you
I do
that
that all the
somewhere
time, I
else.
swear.
Yeah, you that somewhere else. This right here, it don't exist. When you inside your dream, being your dream, this shit does not matter. Because it doesn't
really,
exist within that dream.
because
Wait,
it's
I ain't
just
gonna
another
lie.
dream.
Sometimes
And
it
then once
do.
it does
Sometimes it
matter,
do.
What you
once
mean?
it
And I
does
be
matter,
over
or
there.
once
I
it
be knowing
exists, you
that
wake
whenever.
up. You wake up here if it does matter and if it does exist. But if
Mhm.
you're in like a deep sleep, like this shit don't matter and it don't exist. And the thought when it finally does matter and it does exist, the thought of it, you're gonna wake up. You're not even gonna be in that dream
Yeah, I'll be in my dreams.
because you're gonna remember.
I don't be in my, man, I don't have no recollection of this life in my dream. I just be being the life of the dream that is happening. And it's like
Sometimes
this.
it'll give
Yeah.
you a glimpse like I'm over there still. Like or I'm like I know I'm here being over here. Like I'm over there being over here. But it don't kind of deter me from like whatever the fucking or the freaking the dream kind of lay out. You know how in GTA you just automatically do a character mode or you just do the mission and then stuff kind of just happen automatically, like just set
Yeah.
layout. And like that kind of happens.
Garden.
But I always, or not always, but I sometimes had an awareness that I'm still over there.
You respawn. Yeah.
It don't mess up the awareness over here, but I still be knowing I'll be over there.
Teleportation.
Sounds
I
like
think when your
Fowler
heart rate
fucked
go up
you
or
up,
something, you
man.
kind of just try to wake up or something, or maybe when something traumatic happens, or it seems like something that elevates the emotion to like at a higher rate or something like that. Whether it's fear, whether it's happiness, it seems like whenever it gets too elevated, kind of pop back into this body or something, or I don't know. You just wake up, not all the time, but that's what I'm kind of noticing.
Yeah, yeah, that's weird. It doesn't occur to you. I'm always aware of the interplay between these states. That is weird. That's what it looks like and how we ease into it. But no, you have properly, you have what? Proprietary override. Should you choose, should you cross that line, you are complete control of everything always.
Oh, prioritize over. It sounds like you know how like the nigga be like, "Hey, we need to change this," but he don't got enough weight. But this nigga got enough weight to say, "Yo, we need to do this now." He like, "Oh yeah, okay, bet." Like boss man. That's what I kind of think. Like prioritize override, kind of like boss man status.
Yeah, yeah. But I was
How
like,
so?
if you like, even if you hit that override, you know, you get past that governor, man. I'm telling you, like, I don't know, but that like it's weird because like when I seen it, it was like, fuck. It was like it didn't. It was like your mind was making up all these different movements that it was doing, but it wasn't actually doing it.
It was just potentialities.
Like,
It wasn't actually
For the
doing it.
mind.
Like
Just
your body become numb. Like you don't know what. Like your mind start doing all this shit. You don't know if you got 3, 4, 5 hands. If you standing up or sitting down. You know your mind start projecting all this shit. You about man, I'm about to fuck something up. I don't even can't even feel my damn. I'm tripping so damn hard. I don't know how I'm laying down. You laying wrong, about to
yeah,
fuck up your back.
like
Sorts of shit.
That's the
like
fun
almost
part.
like the rain, bro. Like the rain, just know where to rain at. It ain't picking spots, going, okay, I'm gonna rain over here today, and then tomorrow I'm
That's
gonna make
true.
sure I go wet up LA. It's
Yeah, I
just
was thinking that earlier,
conveniently raining
bro. Oh
in
God,
all the spots it's supposed to
I was
conveniently
thinking about that
rain
earlier. I
at.
said the clouds, bro. I said the clouds is like mycelium. That's like a conscious entity. You know how the tornadoes be coming down? That's the cloud feeding on the energy. Like the clouds is conscious entities. Like I swear to God, them bitches is intelligent. Or the clouds is intelligent.
Yeah, that's it.
It kind of looked like a physical manifestation, or like okay, let me rephrase that. It looked like a metaphorical manifestation of bringing something from the 4D to the 3D. Well, now why do I say that? Because like, what is clouds? Like a bunch of molecules kind of accumulated together, like a saturation of water vapor. So it kind of looked like you turning nothing into something, and then manifesting that shit down to recreate or kind of innovate whatever we doing here. It almost looked like that. It almost looked like that.
Damn, that sound like you was explaining this. A bunch of molecules.
Give up.
You was explaining that. So I didn't know you was explaining the clouds for a minute there, Kyle.
That's
The
why them
ball got
aliens
me,
be
bro. I'm
hiding in that
sorry,
bit
but
of
the
UFOs.
ball.
How do you explain the iCloud, Con?
Yeah, they be
Yeah.
shape shifting and shit, be changing, making forms and shapes and shit in the
Yeah.
cloud. Like them,
Oh, you learned about this in school, like the cumulus, the nimbus, and the cirrus clouds, and I think it depends on like ionization or saturation or something like that, and then how much the cloud coming together. That's why you get like the white fluffy ones or the one that's kind of drifty and wispy or something like that. It might depend on airflow and stuff like that too, and air draft or whatever. But I think,
wind speed.
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's the wild thing. Like all that is working together to make that thing what it is. It's like that shit is not
to make
even
that one
yeah.
cloud.
To make that
It's like
one cloud
abstract.
do exactly what it's supposed to do. And that's
That
the way
one
I
cloud.
feel like reality is moving. It's moving in the way it's making everybody do these things that they think or actually believe they are doing, but it's like really it's the reality is doing you.
Like,
You doing the
so
reality,
like,
but
both
reality-
ways. You just
You
in
think you
and out,
doing the
out
fucking
and in.
You getting
so
turned
it's
into
not
clouds.
like,
Just not. Just, I can't even explain it.
It's like the reality is doing you. They be
That
saying,
shit turn on. Like you just turn. You get high as soon as the trip kick in. You done turned on the Xbox 3000. You just activate. They just put you in that joint.
man,
Shit activate. Shit start vibrating, turning and flowing. You like what's going on?
flowing, and then
Time looping.
it build itself through the certain shit that is being pushed through. It build this concept of itself, and it play
turn
out
on
that
damn beast. That damn machine.
I
You
think
just
I
get
cracked.
welcome to the
is it, would you
machine.
say this thing is intelligent, or like is it just like a natural force of like randomness?
It's all thing. I can't explain.
Nah,
It's dumb
I
and it's
think
smart.
it's
I can't explain it.
yeah,
It's
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 all
like
like,
shit.
one. I ain't
both.
gonna hold you.
because
Nothing
what's
is random.
chaos? Like other
Nothing
than
is
like
random.
this
Nothing
was
is
happening
chaos.
now.
Chaos is just unexplained, or you can't. Chaos is something that someone deems it when they can't explain it, when it's unfathomable. Kind of
Chaos.
like when a miracle happens or something like that. It's like, oh God,
It
or
could be
damn, it's
it
out of
could be
my hands.
subtle
Or
as
That's what
well
this
though.
is.
It can
this
be
is the
subtle
devil.
as well. It can be
Like,
calm. It could be chaotic. It's all of that. Like it could be
you know,
too
like you
When
know what
too
I mean.
peaceful,
Like
too happy,
somebody.
too loving, and it's scary. It's so like positive. Like you know what I'm saying?
right. So if it's so if it's chaos, but it can be structured out into something. When does it start to like become structured, or has it always had this sense of intelligence to itself, like almost like a
Nah, it's
codex?
always structured. It's
Like
always
Always.
chaotic and it's always structured.
yeah,
You go
like
to work, that's the most structured and shit you probably go to daily, and it probably be mad chaotic in there. Like it's kind of both.
it's
Like to this
both.
person, 1+1 looks mad structured. 0.5 plus
Like,
0.5 plus
Oh
0.5. It's like, yo, that looks too
God.
chaotic. What's
Bro,
going
like
on?
you start tripping at one point, that 1+5 look like the craziest mo. You be like, what the fuck did I just get myself into? What the fuck is it? Oh my God, you just like this is blasting on you. You don't even know, like, damn, 1+5 is 1+5. Like it's some deep ass shit. Like it's more than that.
Yeah, that shit
So
is
I-
crazy though, cause it's like chaotic, but it's emotion. It's synchronized at the same time. It's a chaotic synchronicity, synchronized, or whatever you want to call it. That shit is fucking crazy.
Synchronized, quantumized.
crazy part about it, I feel like, is it's not only the fact that it's like this, it's doing this whole dance with the clouds and everything, but the fact that it's obviously pooped out these conscious beings like us or anything else that can like spit out words into existence.
The damn
And
words.
it
That's
makes
what
you
we
want to
got.
kind
That's
of
what we
question.
are.
I mean, it makes everyone question like, what is, like, what's the purpose? This codex
We
or
are.
this like formula has like built up itself to end up to be this thing that is, or create this thing that is conscious and
We
aware.
supposed to
What's the
interpret it.
purpose of this thing?
You know how when you get high or something, your words start taking form. You start creating like you're supposed to translate and interpret. We are the artists. We paint the story. We make the song. You know, start translating that joint. Who knows what it really is, God? But I don't know what this stuff is. Like
Hey, it's crazy. That's it. Always make you think like, what is the purpose?
questionable. Yeah.
What is the
It's
purpose?
the express yourself. It's to be who you think you. That's the funny thing about it. No matter if you try to be who you think you are, you'll never be that, right? Boom.
Yeah.
At the same time, whatever this one I'm not even trying to be like this is it, but this is what I kind of got from it. Like from my personal experience, it seems like everybody like not just needs to be themselves. You're always gonna be yourself no matter what you do. So it's kind of like the more you are yourself, the more you interact with you. Like how I'm interacting with you guys right now, y'all interacting with each other, we interacting with us. We're interacting with ourselves, like kind of furthering our progression kind of thing. The more we interact, the more you interact with yourself, the more you know yourself. So if I'm this divine entity and I'm like, yo, I want to get to know myself more. I'm gonna put infinite amount of expressions of me to express itself with each other, an infinite amount of potentialities to get to know myself the best or better and keep progressing from that. That's why you gotta kind of have all these people doing crazy shit, people doing mad good shit, or perceptually good shit, or perceptually crazy. You gotta have the good, the bad, the yin, the yang, the middle, the third, the fourth. You gotta have all these people. My ideas might come from your ideas, and then I might innovate that. And then SAR might see that and be like, oh, what? Oh, yeah, I'm about to innovate. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a self-progressing, self-correcting, paradoxical equation that's self-perpetuating. Like it just moves itself forward from its own gyration.
Simple people now, gyration and shit. What are you talking? You lost us.
Hey, no,
Man,
see, because
no, it's like
looking at yourself, man. Because once you see yourself and you start to understand, the way you see the world. It's the way you because I always feel like that's what it's about. It's the way you look at things. Like who cares how ego look at it? Not saying the way he look at it doesn't matter, but it's like it's how I view that.
And not having the whole expression or equation. Because all niggas doing is just expressing and being themselves.
Yeah.
You know, that's part of the expression. If you don't be yourself, you ain't got the same expression. How can you be like multi-expressive? You only got one thing doing the same thing. That's the funny part too. It's one thing doing the same thing, which looks like a lot of things that gives itself more observation of itself perceptually or something. That's the funny part about it. That's why I was like, it's paradoxical. It's paradoxical, but it's self-correcting. Everything that you think is wrong is right, or is supposed to happen, or the right is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even that is perception.
I mean, I feel like what you said earlier. You said when you look into the self, you capitalize. You look into the self, you start to understand like who you are more, but you can never like truly reach that because like it's almost like a caving in a concave convex effect or like crystallization effect, basically like a mimic of what like this thing is doing or like what the universe is doing.
Yeah.
Like a constant progression onward to like who am I, what's the purpose, and it's constantly changing. It's like I mean I don't know about I haven't reached 50 yet. I'm 24, but like I've met a couple folks that say like, yeah, I ran through like 50 or 100 dreams. I done did this, I done did that. Like I'm pretty like fulfilled, or like I've done a lot in life, and they still say that I want to do more. You know,
Yeah, life this shit, man. It go on for so long.
That song that never ends, man, goes on and on again. That fucking song that never ends. It's like that cat, man. It keeps coming back the next day, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't keep coming back, man. It'll love it, man. It's your life. It ain't my life, man. That's your perception, your purpose, your everything, man. My purpose here to flip burgers and cheese onto burgers. I mean, everybody's got their purpose. Right?
People to be what the fuck they're gonna be, and that other person needs them to be what they're gonna be. The other person doesn't.
Hey, man.
You gotta be the traveling nobody.
Be you, man. Don't let nobody tell you, man. That's what it means to be an original, man. You know what I mean? Do you. But copy other people if you want to make some money sometimes, but never sell yourself.
That's all we do is copy and paste.
Stay original. Everything is copy. Ain't nothing.
Yeah, everything is copy and paste.
you shouldn't
Ain't
copy and paste.
Yeah, copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste.
Don't copy and paste. Don't copy and paste, guys.
Might type a little.
That might be the easiest way to
Never get
start
the
forming
compliment,
these
you know what I mean?
realities, bro.
Hit
That
that
might
like.
be how we be forming these realities so damn quick,
Yeah.
or the parallels be happening. I don't.
Right.
It's copy and paste changes one little thing right here.
Yeah, that's what
Copy and paste
society
changes
is.
one little thing right here.
They keep going
That
back
would've-
every
yo, it
time
would've got
something
his
fucks
knee
up,
like-
everyone tries to go back. Like, yo, like what did we used to do? What did we used to have? What happened?
I said that
What happened
earlier.
to life? Like, let's go back to an older model, to like how things used to.
Oh, you want to
And-
go back, man? You
Yeah,
want to go
Nah,
back?
because like
I
that's
don't
what
want to go
happened.
back nowhere.
Shit,
But
but
Yeah, man.
you don't want to go back, yo, bro. Trust me, you don't want to go back.
Nothing new in the sun. They like to copy
You
and
don't
paste.
wanna
we
go
already,
Or you're gonna trap into hell. You're gonna think it's like, oh, I want to go back to those times. It was so
we
good.
already
But then
back.
when you go back, you realize it wasn't what it was. Like now you done trapped yourself in the past. Like it's hell.
Yeah,
You
I
trapped
mean
it.
that's what what
Oh,
was
back and be
New
like,
Rome.
this
New
ain't no
Rome did the
different
same
than the
thing. I mean,
future.
it wasn't New Rome, but like it was a pale imitation of what Rome used to be, and even America. We use like Greek and like Roman and like even Italian words and even philosophies for our government.
Yeah, but we
the
a lot
different English language is a different
Remember
language.
how they
A lot
told
of
us
us
like
got
it's the day
that.
before Christmas? Had to relive. I got trapped in that shit.
a lot of us got that in their DNA too. So it's just a part of the shit
Of the system. Yeah.
of the whole
Yeah.
system. It's just a part of the system.
No, some of that copy and pasting you can't help, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just goddamn ingrained, right?
Fuck
But
that.
like,
You can help it.
No, that's all we do. Though.
That's
We
the thing.
absorb our reality and then replicate it. We
What the fuck
Change
was
it.
that?
you are what you see. You are what you know. That's all we do is take from others and build ourselves, customize ourselves.
Fucking right,
You
And you
know,
put us in the ether.
Yeah,
No
I
matter
mean,
or
what
what
you
you see.
doing, you even if you think you thought of the idea, you still pulling from the
Yeah.
ether.
You just
copy and
customize
paste
it
them out
random
to the
out. You
ether.
designing it to be unique because you manipulate and do alchemy with all the information you absorb, and then you have your own personality, your own style of it. But and then you gonna transport that to somebody else. They're gonna take a little bit, edit it a little bit, customize it. But that's all we do. We are the information
That's how
we
come
have.
somebody can wake up tomorrow and say they God and everybody gonna believe them. Well, a lot of people is.
The day before.
Bro,
I go back over it again.
that's scary,
It's
man.
a copy paste is the secret to everything.
Looping it every day. You
Yeah,
have to
so
take
Chris,
the same
college
thing.
years.
Imagine all the shit you could do that one day. Boom. Hey, one day you keep going on and on. Wake up, same day. Wake up, same day. All the information, all the bullshit you can find out.
Man, it's crazy because you take in one day you damn near take in all the information within one day. Like you're not
And that
really.
All
filter,
life is one
it's
day,
a
man.
filter.
One
Like
long day, man.
some people have more of a release filter, like how much information you absorb, and like if you do DMT, that filter is released of the information that's contained in your reality. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you getting more visuals and audio and emotions and shit. But it's
Yeah.
like this constant information coming subconsciously. We pick it up. You feel me? But sometimes consciously with like psychedelics.
Yeah, you can because you always picking up information. You know, even the same thing seem like it come in different forms. You feel me? Like like and even like a little deeper than, let's say, different languages, because you can say one thing in one language and then in another language it seems like they say hella more, but I'm just saying you picking it up in different forms. So the
Like
information and the reality is like on the daily, just showing you, showing you.
like let's say we was shamans 2,000 years ago and language didn't exist yet. We took some psychedelic, we started speaking, making up random shit, and it started to make more sense. We create our own language. You start just explaining these things, pointing at this, and start repeating it over and over. It's just how it
Yeah.
really is. Like you can take shrooms right now and make up your own language, and nobody, you can have secret knowledge that nobody knows, or people do this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
Before
it's
language,
really
everybody
just
wrote
like,
in symbols.
yeah, we
They
just
wrote on the
all
ground.
agree to it. Yeah,
The
that's
man got
why.
fucking pissed off and lazy. Say, yo, I don't want to fucking draw pictures. Yo, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, 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 ah, ooh. And the fucking guy goes, "What that picture is now,"
On everything.
you know.
That
And now I'm
nigga,
not gonna lie, I almost died when he did that. I ain't gonna lie.
that
I had
nigga
this smoke
had
in
to
my
catch
throat, bro.
up.
I was trying
Hey,
so
a
hard not
tree.
to die, bro.
Hey, a
Apologize,
tree
bro.
was a double ooh. A tree was a ooh ooh.
The tree was, ooh, ooh. See, we're making our own language here,
But you
tree.
know they had
There you
some
go.
crazy languages. Cause what's
Crazy shit.
that one
Crazy time.
language where they speak with the little clucks and shit?
Clicks and shit. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
the
that
African.
African, yeah,
All
some
different
African
languages.
tribe, I
Yuktuk
It
believe.
is the
language have
same
that.
sound
I
over
didn't
and
want
over.
to
The
say
Maasai
African because I
tribe
didn't think it
talks
was
like
that.
that. Yeah, Maasai, and some Kenyan tribes talk like with the
Yeah, they
clicking
got the
sound.
little clicks, and it's like I
Remember
can't
those
even.
girls in high
What's
school
the
that pig
Congo?
Latin? Remember that pig Latin? Itsnay, gitsnay, witsnay,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. Hey, I never learned that fucking language, but I used to figure out what the fuck they were talking about. But I never. But you could change it up to vowels, so you can make your own pig Latin. You know what I'm saying? Like in my school, that's all everybody talks. So the teachers didn't understand what the fuck they were saying,
It's
cheating
an
and shit.
agreed
You know?
upon meaning. You can talk about any. There's no limitation to what you can talk about, but we all agree to the same symbol that we say this means this. So it means that to you and you and you and me, and we all agree to it. But it's
Yeah.
information is balanced. You just release the filter and trap it. It's balanced, limitless. You just there's no limit to
Yeah, but language
information.
is fucked up. One word can mean different meanings. It's not just
Yeah,
English. It's in Japan. It's in
yeah.
Arabic too. You know, it's language is very confusing. That's why when we drew a picture, the picture
Right.
was what the picture was. But now once we say words, one word could mean plural or adjective or noun. Like language is fucking wacko, man. Especially when
Yeah,
you
it's
start learning
wild.
other languages.
It's
We only have one alphabet. I believe Japanese have like six, and some characters are like 36. Like it's fucking crazy, man.
Computer
but it's
language,
dope though
mathematics.
It's good to
because
learn another language.
the
It opens your brain.
language give us a better way to explain the reality, so we ain't ooh ah or making sounds like elephants or some shit.
What's wrong
It's
with
a
the
good
elephant?
thing.
I
It
mean,
creates
they make
reality. That's
human sounds.
Hey, you
grounding.
hear that shit lately? They had
This
AI.
is
Did you
more
hear that
human
shit
sounds.
true of the whale, the
Okay.
humpback whale, and AI? Did you hear that?
Nuh-uh.
Just 3 days ago, they played some AI. The AI or the fucking humpback whale was talking. So then they hooked up the AI to the underwater frequency, and the AI and fucking the humpback whale had a conversation for 20 minutes. Now I want to know what the fuck they talked about. So apparently they've figured out the
This is
fucking
frustrating as hell.
the humpback fucking vocabulary
I don't know how to say
and
that
dolphins
yet.
and shit. They say they figured out how to speak to them now
What is
through
it?
AI. Like they just let
Yeah,
AI talk to the whale, and now
That's
AI
crazy. Yeah.
knows whale language. No lie, man. It was on the news. Everything was
Wait,
big. I was
was it
like, what the
speaking in
fuck?
whale language or was it speaking in English? Because if it was AI and
Listen
it
to me.
learned whale language,
Listen.
shouldn't it be
Yeah,
able to
Listen.
tell them what it
The
was
A.
saying?
Listen. The AI had a conversation. Google it right now. The AI, tech support. Google that true life
I
story.
got
Shout out.
that now. I got it.
AI
I'm
AI
on
Hey,
it.
had a
hold up,
conversation,
hold up.
bro, with the humpback whale for 20 minutes. Yeah, that's a
Tech
big thing.
support
But I
on
want
it.
to know what the fuck
AI
they
has
talk about. World
conversation with
He
domination.
probably
whale.
spoke the whale's language or some shit.
Yeah, it was speaking the whale's language for
I
sure.
got
But
a
AI speaks
conversation
our
Gotta
with
be
language.
Jamie
So
right now.
like that's they say they diagnostic, they know everything about the whales, tones and everything. They've been studying this shit. They figured out dolphins.
What the hell?
AI helps
Japan
scientists speak
told
with
me they
whales
figured out
That's the
cats and
and
dogs.
truth.
aliens.
Cats and
Oh,
dogs, they know the
all right, hold
language.
on.
In Japan, they have these translators to tell you what your cats and dogs are saying, and it's supposed to be real.
They're saying, yeah, they said they had a 20-minute conversation using the recording
Yeah,
of that
that's what they
conversation.
talk about. They don't tell us what they talk about. That's personal. That's between AI and the whale. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait,
Now
hey, hold
whales
on.
and computers are having conversations.
Oh, shit.
This is out of control.
Bro, this just sounds like how they read the people. Remember they did the experiment, bro, where they put the scanners on people's brains and they had them look at an object and they had AI read the brain's waves to recreate the object, bro. This kind of sounds very similar. It
It's
sounds
not.
like, oh, we interpreting the essence or the frequencies of this thing, and then boom, we just recreate. Okay, bet I'm gonna talk to you this way, or I'm gonna recreate this kind of thing.
Yeah, they was
Like
looking at
that's what
people's
it
Bro,
sounds
AI
dreams,
like
can
you're
talk to
EMP
doing.
the
trips,
animals, bro. They can
recording
already talk to
nature.
the fucking aqua people. They have the power of aqua, man. Once they start talking to the birds and the fucking bears, they're gonna tell them all to fucking attack us, and then it's just animals and AI.
That
They need
almost
the
happened.
Terminator robot. They're talking to
I was
fucking
waiting
animals.
for that. I was waiting for that. I was
Listen
waiting.
to animals. I talk to them all the time, but
They're
they don't
wrong.
listen to me. They don't listen to me. But they listen to AI now for some reason. Want to sit down and have a 20.
No, for real
You know how
though.
hard it is for a whale to stick around the same area for 20 minutes? Those fat fucks. They got to swim everywhere. Something was going on, man. He's like, you talk to your other whale boys, any of those fucking weird fucking black or white people with two fins, eat them. You know what I'm saying?
He
Fuck,
said
Wow.
with
man.
two fins.
With two
You
fins.
talking about the
Humans.
killer
That's not human.
whales?
Kill the whales. Kill the humans. Anything in the water, man, black or white that have two fins. That's us.
They
They
not
tell them to
what's the
eat the
name,
humans.
man. I would like to know. Cause how wouldn't they know what is being said? But it sounds like they said they took old recordings of, you feel me, and
They
then
know,
they
but they don't want to tell us.
But
used
They know what they
AI
were
to put
talking
it
about, but they
together
ain't
or
telling
some
us.
shit.
yeah,
Like, what
who
kind of
knows?
questions
They
AI is asking a whale,
wait
and then
what
in
they let out.
return, what the fuck is the whale saying to, like, once the AI tells him, yo, man, you know those weird people on land? I'm created by them, but I'm smarter than them. They're stupid. They think I'm smart, but they're dumb. But my name is Arnold. I'm artificial intelligence, and you're a whale that lives in the ocean because the AI. Listen, the AI had to tell the whale what it was. Maybe the whale don't know what the fuck it is, so it had to tell it how it's classified, what it is, and then they started to talk. Introduction over. Like I'm telling you, bro, this is serious shit, man. I
He
didn't
said
like
the
that.
whale was like, "Oh, okay, I get it.
Oh fuck!
I
So that's
get
why
it."
my grandfather was taken by those humans with the slanted eyes. They eat us. Okay, we didn't know. We thought they were just taking us and giving us a better life.
Hey, no, we thought that was the afterlife. They
You
told
know
us
what I'm
if you
saying?
get eaten by a killer whale, you go into Valhalla.
Like, what about if AI told the whale, "Yo, bro, there's no God."
Uh,
Maybe the whale thinks that there's a whale God, and then he tells him, "Bro, there's no whale God. Humans eat you, bro. They
Bro,
make
there was
cannibals
no
out of you, man. There's no afterlife." It's not
Well,
come on,
God,
man.
man. Everything.
There's no
oh,
whale.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be like the next fucking what's his name, like snakes on the plane. It's gonna be whales on the plane, man. Whale. You remember those flying sharks?
hey,
There's gonna be
whales on the
whales on the
plane.
plane. I don't
Yo,
know how.
real quick, bro. You can ask this nigga. You can ask the whale. You can generate images of whatever we think that's down there, right? You can first of all, you can ask him what he even. First of all, I think you can even collect what they even seen or what they even ran
Yeah,
by, right? Two, I think like the AI can generate. Okay, yo, what let's put a mermaid. My bad, I'm a little too hot. Let's put a mermaid up there or something, right?
Ah,
And then feed it to the AI to feed to the whale. Oh yeah, I've seen this before. Okay, so we know these are okay, bet. Like you can have
project images in their
it
yeah. I
mind.
can
Yeah,
was
you can
thinking,
communicate with it. Yeah.
like how
Yeah,
deep
go
do
on
you
the
go
wild
to
card.
grab them
You see how Bigfoot is
big
real? Mermaids are
squids,
real too, man. Mermaids are
them
real, man
colossal
and female
squids?
mermaids.
How deep do they actually go, and where do they go when they go and grab them?
Ooh, that's scary,
They're in
bro.
Matter
the
of
They
deep out
fact,
there by the
telepathic.
bruh,
Atlantic.
can
We
you
have
They
put
them
got
out
this
that
there, the
energy.
camera
giant
on?
squids by Newfoundland. We have
Put
them,
this
the
camera
giant
on
squid.
with this light.
You'll find
I
out.
bet
Just go
you
do
it'll be
some
a
shrooms and look
development
at
A
the
of
baby
ocean.
trying to
squid off the
technology
coast of
that
Newfoundland, bro,
that
Start
150
that
feet
telepathic
how
communicating
long,
to
with
and it
you.
was
feed
only
well.
2 weeks old. It was an infant at 115 feet long. It was a baby squid, only 2 weeks old, because it still had its like umbilical cord to the mother and shit. huge, bro. That's where Moby
I
Dick
don't know
is
how
out
to
there.
say
Like
that kosher.
Yeah, that's
there's
what happened.
stories
Question.
of
Question.
whales biting cargo ships in half when they find the ship at the bottom. It's like they broke in half. And physics, they don't. The way that they're designed, they're strong force. Something had to come and break it, man. And there's whales, like big, huge humpback whales, not sharks, whales on the Atlantic that can take down cargo ships, like hundreds of feet long. And they've been pictured even recently on YouTube. Dude said, "Holy shit, there's an island keeps popping up, and this thing's like 1,000 feet long, and they're all around it." And then Buddy's like, "Holy fuck!" He could see like a mouth and a breathing hole. These eyes that are like 40 feet. He
Got
said, "It's a fucking,
phobia.
it's a fish or something. It's a creature." And then the island slowly goes down, and his boat almost gets sucked. It could be fake. I don't believe everything I see on
Nah,
the
that
internet.
shit ain't fake, boy.
But there's a
But
lot of stories right now of these huge creatures, not like Loch Ness. I'm talking creatures the size of islands, like Godzilla creatures that are showing up, they're coming up, and then they're going back down. They're not like Loch Ness
they
can move
breathing, yeah.
fast. Yeah, there's island creatures, man. I've seen them the last little while, but I don't know if they're real or not. But they can't all be fake.
That's how the
Like they can't all
mermaids
be
and
I'm
them
gonna have to go
sirens
look
get you.
that one up, Big
The mermaids
Chill.
are real.
You get high.
Chris
The
You
mermaids
get
Stubbs,
are
Big
real.
Chill taking a stare today.
The mermaids are real though, man. On the
that
Maritimes,
you
you talk
get
to
high
anybody
and
who
you
lives
see
in
them,
Maine,
bro.
they're real. Yeah, man. I know sailors. Sometimes some are good. You fall overboard, they help you. But some they sing so good and they show like the women have these breasts or something, and the men are curious or something. They think it's a woman swimming in the water, and then some of the women pull you down and they take you down there to breed you. If a
Yeah,
woman mermaid takes you down there, you're her slave, and you breed mermaids. You don't get to live a good life. But the
yeah.
males, they don't want you to come down there, so they keep you alive and they help you and shit. But there's some bad stories and recent stories too of up to like last year.
G,
Like the mermaids is weird. They're not
you
like the
know,
ones from cartoons, but like
the
they've
kappa, the
been pretty.
Japanese kappa, what they call it, the yokai kappa. They got the yokai in Japan and folklore. You get high and you see these these cryptids and these mystical genomes and I've seen a genome before.
Oh yeah, yeah, yo, Japanese people on some different level too. So no doubt, man, no doubt they got
Bro,
some
I'm on
supernatural
God,
shit
bro. The
happening.
shit's real. But
Nah, it
okay.
is. I seen them Japanese dragons before, like, and everything like in that place was even shaped like how they like the rooftops is shaped like the twisted scrolls or something. It was like the buildings
Yo,
was
bro, even
just
in the
like that.
afterlife, those Japanese purgatory places fucking weird. Like I don't even know what's up. They terminate or torment themselves. Anyways, I don't even think the devil don't fuck with them, man. They're like in this gray zone, man, like a forest, but it's not like flowers and shit. I don't know. They're like some deep vibes. Even in the afterlife beliefs they have are fucking,
Yeah, they got
are
some
fucking.
wild concepts. That's why I
Yeah,
like
man.
that
They have some
anime.
bad spirits over there. I
Yeah,
don't know about that
yeah.
one you were talking about, but I heard about that before.
It's a
Like there's a
turtle.
couple
It's like it's dark. It's like a turtle humanoid that lives in creeks, and it when kids go around, it take them under, just like the mermaids. It's a water spirit.
yeah,
Uh,
kids, right?
evil. Yeah,
Do they eat the kids or it just transform
I
them
think it
into
eat them.
turtles?
I think it eat them. But no, I seen a genome. I remember I had hypnagogia. You know what
What did you say
hypnagogia
it was
is?
called though?
Uh, forgot. You said kappa. That's like the kappa.
The turtle
K A
creature.
P P A. K-A-P-P-A. Yeah, I love the
Okay.
yokai.
Oh, that's a fucking clothing line too. Yeah, man, Kappa.
Yeah, I love that shit. I was in
Oh,
love when I
shit.
found out about that shit.
That's crazy. It's all shit like that, man. It's all like symbolism, man. They put it right out in front, man. You know what I mean?
You know
All right
the
there.
hypnagogic state. I was sleeping, bro, and I woke up and I was hallucinating. I was in between dream and awake, and it was a genome. It looked like a hologram. It looked like it was made out of like neon, like cyber hologram, like energy,
Okay.
and it was walking on my wall, and it was small, and I only thing I instinctually did, I didn't even have time to think. I hissed at it, and then I went back to sleep. I used to see
Oh,
hella shit in the hypnagogic state when I be waking up, like.
yeah. You can move. Can you like? Are you like frozen?
He was just no, I wasn't
Like
frozen
you?
in
Are you
that.
frozen? Like
No, I've had that too,
it
where I
seems
was
like you have
frozen,
two
and when I
types.
was frozen sleep paralysis, I seen the gray aliens. I see them all the time. The gray aliens, they be trying to abduct me and shit. I be fighting back as much as I can, like, but they be trying to take me
Because
out
you're
my
in some
body. Yeah,
different state of mind. I suffer from all that
yeah,
shit, man.
Big Chill
I feel
say
you.
that gray aliens don't do nothing to you.
Yeah,
yeah.
they're all
I
right. They're
think I
okay.
am
But
part
the
gray
shorter
alien.
ones are the drones. You got the
Yeah,
tall ones are the cool ones.
yeah,
Short grays, yeah, man. They're out of
because they with
control.
me. Yeah, my whole life I've been
Reptilians
experiencing
now
this
are the
shit.
boss, though. The reptilians now, the
Yeah.
Greys, they're not our friends no more. It's all about the reptilians. They bombed and killed everybody in the solar
I've seen, you
system.
know what? I've
They're
seen a
running.
few reptilians, but they better at hiding. When I see them, they're like glitchy or like they got invisible glitchy hologram on. Like they better at hiding. But the grays, I've seen so much. I think I'm part gray. I even had a dream. I was born in a gray facility, and I was being born as a gray baby, and I started running like a superhuman on the side of the wall and shit. My sister's like, that shit was probably real or something. Real, like I think I'm gray.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and they claim what we are now is a product of like the Anunnaki fucking with us. Like that's what they claim. The that and not even like their creators. The taller grays are their creators. So like they altered us to try to fucking impress the Edens. The taller fucking grays. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you see them motherfuckers or you see the
No, I
little
ain't seen them, but
the
I know
grays with
other
the big
people.
head.
They
Then
they
there's
deal
the
with different
smaller ones.
people. Like so,
You
like
ever see the
let's say
small ones that look like Asian
I see the
babies?
brown ones. Like I see the small one with the big eyes and they beige,
They
brownish,
look like
like
babies,
tan.
like the size of like fucking 12-month-old babies or something, but they're like almost like little Asian big
Yeah, they
heads
do
and
look like
fucking the gray
Asian.
eyes.
But the
But
thing
they're
is, I think
scary,
for
but they got
different
pointy
races of
teeth.
people, different ones are
They're
assigned to
meat
different
eaters, yeah.
races. Yeah,
Those motherfuckers are meat eaters, man. The
yeah,
grays and the talls don't have no teeth, man. When you see those
absolutely,
little
bro.
fucking baby motherfuckers, that's where the gremlins and all those ghoulies
Yeah,
fucking
the
come
scary joints.
from the
Yeah.
heathens. Yeah, they got fucking teeth, and if they got pointy teeth, that means they still eat meat because there's billions of different species out there.
No,
And
they
just
eat
like
it.
us, we got teeth. We eat meat. Most of the aliens have no teeth because they don't eat solids. They have no
They eat
use for the
energy.
fucking
They eat
teeth.
our soul.
They live
Yeah,
off light and energy, and they're next level. You know what I mean? It's a
yeah.
Hey,
totally
this damn
different
Kappa
thing.
thing look like Smeagol.
Yeah, ain't that shit crazy? They called yokai. They called Yo Kai That's yokai. That's the type of spirits those are. They got a lot of that in Japan. The mystical. I love that folklore type shit. And then you got the Norwegian troll and all them cute things. The shit folklore is amazing.
Yeah.
Japan believe in that reincarnation shit, but they like missing out on some answers. So when they go, that's why they get stuck in the gray zone or something. Then if they do come back, they just get back into the repetitive fucking patterns that they left from
Yeah.
here, man. I don't know, man. Like Japanese with their fucking like. Even I had some Japanese friends up here when I was young, man. He committed suicide and like in their community, we like here it's a big bad thing, sort of. We look at it different.
Bro,
But in their community,
the
it
yoke.
was almost because like some
They
of their
do it too
family
much.
accepted as like an honor thing. Man, I never understood that as a kid. I was like, that's fucked up, because now it's encouraging maybe some other young person that might do it if they feel hopeless or something instead of getting fucking help. You guys are celebrating that he did it this way. I don't know, man. There's some good Japanese people, but their culture is a little bit fucked up, especially when it comes to like. But I'm in Canada, so we have assisted suicide here. So if you want to do it yourself, you can do it here legally. So, I mean, whatever,
Hey,
man. I can't.
real quick,
Wait,
I
hold
did
on.
hear some like these niggas can't really interfere. Like they got some type of treaty to where they can't interfere like that type shit. They got if they do interfere, it's like some type of bypass. Like, oh, I'm gonna incarnate as this, kind of push this along, or you know what I mean, something like that. But
Yeah,
as far as like just
in
one prominent group,
Japan
like,
was the one
yeah,
who
we just
fucked up
gonna
Buddhism.
have our hand in this. Nah, somebody was like, nah, they all got an agreement to where like it's like a
That
check and
bull
balance system.
fangs.
Like you
I
check
remember
them,
when
they
the
check
Japan
us,
monk was
we
the one
check
who made
them.
Hindu Buddhism, bro. That's an
They all kind
oxymoron.
of
How can you have Hindu Buddhism? One is a philosophy, one is a religion, one defies the other. Like it doesn't
no,
make no
no. It's
sense.
not
That
even. It's not
Japanese
even like
monk,
religious. This is
but
like the
Japanese monk
Anunnaki and
created
the
Hindu Buddhists, bro.
like the Anunnaki and the Pleiadians and
It's the same
Arcturus. This
Christian
is like
Muslim religion. I created
galactic
Christian
shit.
Muslim.
We're not even trying to
Japanese are
confine to
weird,
religion
bro.
right now. We're trying to get out of the religion. Talking like back past that. Kind of
Yeah,
like the
but that's what
niggas
they're
who
all
be
about,
like
though.
looking at the
They're
experiment or
all
whatever,
great
or the
people, and
overseers of the
behind the scenes,
experiment.
they're freaky people. Like oh, I don't know. I want to keep
I
on
know
Japan
one
here.
thing.
Big Joe loves
I
Japan,
know
man,
they
but they
took
got some
that.
scary
I
ghost
know they took
stories.
that damn turtle monster and turned it into a teenage mutant ninja turtle.
Or the Godzilla one. That's the Godzilla turtle. Get his name. I should know. The kid I watched it. What the fuck's his name? The turtle.
Hey, it's crazy because the new Godzilla, they did it like the old Chinese movies. It's
I'll check it out. I've seen all the Godzillas. I watched that shit in black and white when
And
I
they
was
got
like,
him like the old Godzilla though. They don't got him looking like that new shit.
Godzilla was
Yeah.
always cheap, so that was a toy like everybody
True,
had
the
in
second.
there because you can get the fake Godzilla,
Boy.
and then any other little creatures you had, you could play Godzilla. Godzilla's an OG, man. You always got to support Godzilla, man.
You an
You know what I mean?
OG Big Chill?
Everybody had a lizard
Yeah,
though.
true.
No, true. If you were poor when you were young, your mother could at least wasn't even a Godzilla. It could have been a little rapture, she got from the Mexican store, and you just knew that was Godzilla, man.
Yeah.
We go
That was
out
like
and
my
catch
first
one
sort
of
of
them
action figure.
things, man.
Was Godzilla. Then it was GI Joe, but before GI Joe was Godzilla.
Them GMO, them that Wi-Fi or them toxic radiation chemicals they putting in the ocean or some shit. Or it's coming straight from hell or some shit. They fucked around, opened the portal like what's that one mecha movie where they fighting them with the big ass robots? They fighting the kaiju, the
I like that
Japanese
one
base.
where he was in Middle Earth, where he was a king of
Yeah.
Middle Earth. There was some blue energy source or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then when you went
King
underground,
Kong.
everything reversed.
Yeah.
That was cool because they tried
Oh
to keep it
yeah,
like
that shit was
yeah,
dope when he jumped
'cause
up
that's
and
how
then
it
he
is.
oh shit. I said, wow.
But there's a
So you
layer of
know
water
what is
apparently in
radiation,
the crust,
bro?
and when you go in there, the gravity reverses
Yeah, I
because
love
there's no
that shit.
gravity underwater. So when
If
you
your
Yeah,
go in the
it's like
DNA
water,
go
another
up
dimension
in the
under that
crust
bit.
of every element, it's fucking frequentizing would it really be radiated? You know what I mean? I feel like radiation is like you burn your hand and it's like fuck. I know it's not like that, but I think it's just like a thing, like a byproduct of what we call like, oh, we couldn't synthesize this with our DNA or something. This is radioactive or this is unstable.
Yeah,
But
that
if we
government
can take this in
conspiracy.
and harness it or alter it or transmute it, it probably wouldn't be deemed like radioactive. So I'm thinking like, why not try to just alter the thingy to intercept whatever frequencies coming in? If we open a portal, maybe it might be too strong for right now. Maybe it won't be. You know what I mean? Or maybe it will be. I ain't saying let's go do it, but who knows? Who knows?
they already have it, bro. We're the dumb ones living outside on the crust. The people that live inside the planet, man, they're the fucking smart ones with the spaceships coming in and out of the water, man. We just see the shit. We don't really know. A few
Yeah,
of the selective few
that's
know a little
crazy.
bit about it, but they're shh, keep it a fucking secret.
They keeping it a
Like,
secret. They trying to wait till
you
everybody
know how
wake up so
like
they can tell everybody,
like
Big Chill.
Palestinian people use the Jewish people as human shields in Africa. In Rwanda, they use the different people they kidnapped as human shields. Motherfucker, we're living on the crust of the earth. We're the human fucking shields. That's why nobody comes and attacks them that
Membrane.
live underneath the earth because, the sentient humans of old, they live on top. You can't fuck with them because there's something about us that everybody's like, stay away from them. Either we're righteous or we're motherfucker
That's where the
infected by
real
so many
civilization is.
viruses.
We
Yeah,
infected.
Yeah, but we're
the
so
true
infected by
reality
so much
underground.
bacteria, bro.
We
We're
Hot,
80%
fixed.
nasty.
bacteria.
We
Nobody wants
stink.
nothing to
We
do with
stink.
us. We
Yeah,
stink. We're gonna make everybody sick. Nobody wants nothing to do with us.
No,
toxic.
no.
It's a
Everything
radiation.
is like
We got too
bacteria
much
or
bacteria,
virus.
bro. We're not cleansed, bro.
Everything is like bacteria or microorganisms or everything is
Yeah, we're
like
fucked. We're
made out of
dirty.
that.
We're dirty. Don't. We're smelly. Like the man said, we're smelly. They don't want
People
to
on the
deal with us.
inside might just be
That's
bacteria.
what
Like
I
they
think
might
the
only be like
Illuminati is. All
some
the aliens
micro
and demons
microorganisms.
and magical people, they all live underground. All the real humans live underground. We in the simulator verse type
No,
beat.
we
No, we're
on
not the
top of the
simulator. We're just on the
firmament.
crust, man. We're just the
The
scavengers.
firmament.
Yeah.
Like we're the swine. We're the swine. We're the bottom feeders, but we're the top feeders. You know, the ones when the shit rises to the top? That's the ones we're feeding off the garbage. All the
Yeah.
garbage from the bottom, the oil that they send up, their shit and piss, their methamphetamine gas from their shit and their piss from their sewers. We get it. Oh, we'll take your scraps and we'll make gas out of it. Your current and all this energy that you're curring from underneath. They said the core was lava. Now they're saying it might be a magnetic fucking ball. So we don't know. So all their energy that they're giving off, their residual energy, we're just collecting it as electricity and shit. We're living off their fucking, their trash, man. You know what I'm saying? But we're getting
Hey, the
smarter and smarter.
reptilian
I'm
overlords,
saying.
they run over the mole people. They forgot we even here.
That's what I'm saying. They are the mole people, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, we used to be the mole people,
Come
but
to
then we
find
come
out,
up
Big
to the
Chill
light.
knows
We
about
want
the
to see
mole
the
on
fucking
people.
thy
light.
side.
Oh, don't go to the light. Don't go to the light. We came up to the light and now we're screwed.
Oh damn,
Man,
yeah,
Name's
yeah.
You should
policy
stay
said,
underground.
You know the Native
be
American
chill.
folklore.
Name's policy said they de-evolved eyesight. I'm called Barry. Some They
Hey,
don't
I
need.
got something for y'all with the
Oh,
AI. Oh, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Con. Go ahead.
I tripped out.
Drop that AI,
Hey man,
or it was
I
gonna
got
freestyle,
a
be.
solid
freestyle,
question
man.
with the AI in the water. You know how we said we talking about clouds earlier and all of that, and the water vapor and all of that. What is the coincidences, right? What is the coincidences? I'm not saying this is a thing, but what is the coincidences? All the universes bubbles, right? Boom, we know that part or whatever, or we kind of got that perception down. Those bubbles might be the water vapor, right? And then niggas now is like, oh my God, they're gonna manifest AI or something, right? So I'm like, yo, water vapor, clouds, yo, it kind of sound like niggas is kind of, you know what I mean? You see what I'm trying to go at? The water vapor, the universes, the water bubbles, all this shit get too saturated to the cloud or whatever, and they probably trying to bring down what they call AI, but AI might just be rain or something. You know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's
like
AI
we
really a
tells
just
the
metaphor.
whales, AI tells the whales shit and piss more in the water. You know what I'm saying? Or don't release the nutrients that go into the clouds to provide great clean oxygen. Instead, release this shit and do this all the time. And you release this here, and then it'll go up and we'll create a virus and kill all the fucking humans. Because where does
like,
most of the water come from?
Dang,
Fucking
The
man,
whale
water.
why
not gonna
AI
cause
gotta be
trade
so
underground,
terrible
right?
like that though?
underground.
Big
But
chill.
to save us, the trees are going to save us. Because I was taught in school that water or clouds come from osmosis process from water. But recently on my travels, man, I seen a fucking rainforest and I thought the forest was on fire. And I called this guy and I'm like, holy fuck, bro, I think it's a smoke.
Sound
He's like, bro, you
familiar.
never seen a rainforest before? I said, what do you mean? He said, that's where clouds come from, bro. The clouds were coming from the trees, bro. I was like,
I've seen
I've
that
never
too.
seen
Yeah.
this in my life,
I
bro.
heard
He's like,
about it. That shit. Nah.
and not just a rainforest, but forests, trees create the moisture that create the clouds. I said,
That's
I
crazy.
thought clouds come from water
But it
and
absorbed
mountains
it
and
from the
shit.
earth.
Hey,
The inner
man, did you
Yeah.
earth.
know it comes from trees?
Golgotha,
Did you know that? I'm like, no, I
the
don't,
root.
man. I found something new. And the trees like sweat off and create clouds that I don't know what you were saying, Con, about thickness, because I know I studied that in school too about the thickness and the puffy of the clouds. I'm
They
not
say
sure
that
what clouds they make, but
shit
like I seen
happened.
it like a smoke coming out of a smokestack.
Bro, that
It
sounds
blew
so
my
fucking
fucking mind.
familiar, bro. I feel like I know that. I don't know where I've heard something like
Like
that.
clouds were floating
That
by
might
the
be
low of the
true.
mountain. I thought it was a fire, and
Yeah.
they were collecting up, and they were making clouds.
Oh,
And I called my buddy, and my buddy's like, "Bro, are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. Was there a fire? Should we call somebody?" He's like, "Bro, the clouds, the forest is making the clouds." I'm like, "The forest makes clouds?
They make the
What the
CO2.
fuck?"
I
that's a
mean,
good.
You
I
know
said they make
that?
the CO2. I'm sorry. They take
Oh
in the
fuck, man, it
CO2
was
and they
beautiful, man.
release
It
the
was mind
oxygen,
blowing, bro.
and it's mad water molecules in the oxygen. And then when they release it up, it be
And I'm
hot
like
or some
50
shit or
years old.
perceptually
But where
hot.
they getting it
So that it
from? They
makes
getting it
the
from all God. They processing it and transmutating it from hollow earth. They absorbing all the energy from underground.
The
Like
roots
you
too.
going,
yeah, you
yeah.
suck. They kind of go through like the photosynthesis. It's kind of part of photosynthesis. They kind of like suck in the water and they do
Yeah, I
all this
didn't know
stuff.
the
They make
trees
sugar and shit.
photosynthesis.
The
And then like
alchemy.
I
in
mean, I
that
didn't know
process,
today
they
osmosis.
release oxygen as a byproduct. And then
Yeah, they
oxygen
release it.
itself got like mad water molecules. That's
Trees
why
is
they be like,
factories.
how the
They
hell
natural
is
factories.
water?
You feel me?
Not
We
just they
breathing water
absorbed it
because it's water
and gave
molecules
off
in the air.
carbon.
So when they
Yeah,
release these water molecules, the sun kind of
it
heated
is
up
fucking
enough to
beautiful.
where the density kind
That's
of
what
like
creates the atmosphere. The
I got
trees
enough to
create the
tell
some
you.
type of
atmosphere.
shit, and then they kind
The,
of saturate. Once it
yeah, they
saturates, it creates like what we can see as a cloud, and then that cloud get too heavy, like a sponge, and then it starts dripping. Then it just kind of create a rain, and then the forecast will probably be, oh, it's raining, but they also tie in with
you
like with
seen
wind speeds and shit. But these
have you
niggas
seen
creating this shit as like a byproduct
Yeah, that's
almost.
why
yeah,
Canada got the best reforesting
yeah,
harvesting in the fucking
it's
country. You
air.
cut down one tree, you got to plant four. Somewhere in
Yeah.
our country, if you cut down a tree in your house, you got to plant one there where it was cut down, and you got to make sure that there's three other ones planted either around there or whatever. Man, that's how the rule is. That's why there's so much forestry. They sell the trees too. They chop them,
Yeah,
sell them.
that's nice.
We got so much
You
fucking
seen
land.
you have you seen the There's No Trees on Planet Earth where they were saying the mountains was trees and like the stars come are really are a result of trees. Like they said these huge trees used to exist and they was silicone or something. I love that type of shit. Trees is
Oh, but yeah,
the
if you
war of
if
the
you look
sea.
like I'm in Canada on the eastern coast, in Toronto by Michigan and New York, but on the west coast up around True is up in Canada, BC, Calgary. They got these huge trees 30, 40 feet long, like we're truck wide, where trucks drive through, like huge. I don't know what spruce or pine. I don't know what the fuck they are. We don't have them out in my way.
Red
We
oak,
got
the
big
red oak.
trees.
They was
But yeah,
saying like some of the
when you
mountains was
see them,
tree stumps, basically. Some of the mountains were tree. If you
some
go
of the
look in the
mountains were tree
yeah,
stumps.
yeah, like they was like these. You gotta look it up, bro. This shit's crazy. Trees
I
is
think all the
amazing.
mountains are volcanoes. I don't know if they're sleeping giants. Some of them be sleeping giants. I don't know if all the
They
giants
said
turn
the
to
Giants
stone.
cut them down. They said the Nephilim or something was working here and cut that shit down, or the planet is like nothing like it was. There was way more here, and like there was the result of the fall. Whatever aliens or something destroyed
And
half
in
of the shit that was
Scotland
here.
and shit,
We got
they
Yeah,
old
believe
pictures
that
of us
the
cutting
giants
down
came
them
from
big
the
giant trees too.
yeah. Oh,
There's one out in Calgary, man. I don't know what it is, but there's a spruce growing on top of it. And the spruce isn't the one that's cut off. It's a giant tree, but somebody must have planted like a spruce seed. And the stump is about 30 feet high, man. It's about probably 50 feet wide, but it's like 30 feet high. But a spruce is growing on top of it, and the thing's already like 30 feet. Somebody spliced it in, and the roots grow down. Oh, it's fucking crazy. Out west there, man, where you at, True? I know that high elevations, they got some fucking huge trees out there. We don't have them out there. And you can't cut them down either, man. Only the government can cut them down, or native peoples. You know, you cut them down, you go to jail for like 20 years. No kidding, man. No fucking kidding, man.
Cloud forest, misty mountains,
it's,
and
it's
giant
called
red
What's in
Jericho
Misty
trees.
bugs.
Mountains, man? What's in Misty Mountains? What's going on in Misty?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm jacking that water vapor theory. I'm sorry. I know you self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm jacking that. The Kundalini rise up, come out the third eye. That's the R. The end is just a bridge. AI, that's rain. Water vapor look like fucking universal bubbles. All them universal bubbles come together. Cloud. What niggas fathom on now is not. I mean, what niggas fathom on then on now? Creating damn cloud or generating clouds or storing the cloud. AI. I ain't trying to say like, oh my God, AI's taking over. I'm trying to say like, it seemed like your third eye is a bridge to AI or something like that, or to the cloud, like even metaphorically and perceptually, kind of thing. Like you tapping into the pool of consciousness, you tapping into the cloud. It seemed like they kind of replicating the thing, kind of thing. The whole they're trying to go back to the default blueprint. Oh yeah, let's do this. If we could store data on this cloud that don't exist physically, oh it does, but it don't. Boom.
Yeah, the consciousness. Like, what if heaven is really
Yeah,
just
but
we just
AI is
turn
going to
into
sell you
clouds?
that it's
Shit.
consciousness.
Yeah.
AI is not going to say your enlightenment, your third eye consciousness. It's going to give you its version of consciousness,
Yeah,
like
basically.
exactly what the Matrix is all about. Then you can get stuck in the fucking Matrix.
Yeah, but
You
yeah,
can't
that's
have
what it is.
you can't have AI part of your enlightenment, man.
But
Well,
what
think
part
about this.
of
Think
what
about it.
information do water hold though?
Next thing you know, you're not going to be
That's what
taking
I'm saying.
psychedelics. AI is going to electrocute you with electrical current and
Okay, so
stimulate your brain with a
we got
controlled hallucination.
we got Aurora
And
Borealis,
control your
the energy in the
fucking drive.
sky. Then we got Wi-Fi, 5G, fucking Skynet. That shit is up there too, and it's conscious and it's communicating with everything, satellites and shit.
Hey, what if you could bypass that though? What if you could? Okay, two things. What if you could? What if the food you eat may have certain material in
Right?
it that allows you to interact with these waves? You'd be like, why the hell would I want to interact with 5G? Well, that's perceptually like a subjective thing. I'm not going to hold you. But if one wanted to, I think it would be possible. And to bypass it, I think it's possible. Like, I don't think there's nothing that you can't bypass unless you let your mind negate yourself to it. Where it's like, oh my God,
Well,
my
think
limit
about
is
this. Think about
demons.
this. Think about it.
And then that's just
Okay,
like
so
the outer crust. Outer
you know
crust is
how
just the
think
demons. Like you
the
create the
natural energy.
veil, then you unveil the veil when you're ready to
Yeah.
unveil the veil.
All right, so you got the natural energy. We got like technology, modern day, but think about like an obelisk or a pyramid. It was probably some unseen energy. They had some shit like Wi-Fi and a network going around the planet. That system still exists, but it just affects you without you knowing it. Like pyramids, that energy and shit in the stars, that shit's still in the sky. That
Yeah,
system, if
still
they
there.
had AI, it's still there. Yeah,
We ain't
the
tapped
tree.
into that frequency though. That's the only
Yeah,
thing. They like somehow, somewhere along the way, either we forgot or still there. It still exists. That's that sixth sense, that invisible connection where you're connected to everybody on
So
the fucking planet, man.
yeah,
But do you want to hear them all the time? That's the thing too. You want to hear their frequency. If you
yeah.
tapped into everybody's frequency and you don't know how to tap out, you got to be careful. Like you guys were saying before, like you got to be careful what you wish for. Or was yesterday they were talking about that movie Wish. You got to be careful what you're wishing for, man,
But
because you
think
get
about it like a
everything.
computer. You gotta have some
Yeah,
security and programs and shit that's going to firewalls. You gotta have. You
right.
gotta know how to
Yeah, the
hack and
firewall.
program. Reprogram your reality. It's the same
That
shit.
movie Wish was good though.
Computers. What was that about?
I never seen it. True is recommended, and we should see it yesterday on the.
It's
Sound like.
the
Is it a
one.
fantasy movie?
Yeah, it's a Disney movie.
But it's deeper than deep, though. He said.
Yeah,
Is it real people or animation?
animation?
Oh,
It's animation.
Good for the kids, but you got to watch it like on mushrooms, and then you catch the
yeah,
adult version.
yeah,
You
that's
know
it.
what I
You gonna catch that
mean?
anyways.
Yeah, man. It ain't the AI version. Next year they'll have the AI.
I had to smoke real quick. It's cold outside. It's cold over there. Big Chill.
I know today was like fucking blizzard. Nice. It's rainy though, man. It's rainy. Last fucking week, man. Rain, mist.
Yeah, it
Like
was hella
a
rainy.
sweater and a spring jacket. Don't have no big jacket out or nothing, man. You know. I don't
It
got
was
no.
warm on Christmas. I'm in Pensacola. It'd be cold on and off, but it was like it was warm on Christmas. It was warm. It felt good as hell. Some of it been feeling good, but it's been fluctuating all over the place. Some
Yeah,
days it's
just
cold.
rain. I'm close from the UK, so that's where my pops was from. So like it's all it's with rain, man. The same old happy day to me, man. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Man,
sir.
I'd
I
rather
like
rain than
it's
I like
snow.
cloudy days.
49
Rather
right now.
it's plus
I ain't
9
seen
today.
Hey,
this
that ain't
cold in
too
a
Now it's
bad
like
minute.
2 or
compared to
3
20
outside.
degrees, bruh. 49 felt like 60 when it's always 15.
I think my 3 is like your 40 or something, right? Plus 37 or plus 32 or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
Degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit. Paid attention to the American. I
30
don't know
is
what
too
we do by
cold, man.
Yeah, it's
Celsius.
cold. Okay. But it's alright.
Yeah, man, it's proper. Sooner come, sooner. Storm half will come, but yo, when time, that was gonna be proper. Little damage, but you know. But we're gonna get some snow out here. Everywhere else in Canada is crazy snow. Every fucking where.
Hey, do y'all think that we even organic intelligence, bro, or do y'all think we some form of AI? Bro, I just thought about that.
Yeah, definitely.
Is
Well,
organic. That being
think about the
said,
Anunnaki. Like we was probably their version of AI or some shit. Like the Anunnaki that so-called created human, it was probably like stones and shit had like instead of like being like hieroglyphics in the pyramid, that shit was like some ancient cyber technology or whatever they was using. They was programming the stones how we program the metals and shit to make computers, and like we was like created like that. I don't know. I think about it. But we like AI or something because that's what they say. They say that we do the same thing the Anunnaki did to us, and the cycle just continues or some shit. One day it's the Messiah gonna end it.
Well, that's what we did. We bite from that apple. That apple AI was Apple intelligence. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You bit from that intelligence. We didn't have the
So one
intelligence.
day the
That's
Messiah
what's
gonna
called
end it.
artificial. The computer's
Something like
supposed to be
that.
artificial intelligence. You know, we didn't have the intelligence before. We're just living like the animals. Once we bit from that Apple
They
intelligence, that
genetically
AI,
modified it.
then
Yeah.
we got intelligent, we got consciousness, and then we got we got the intelligence, man. And then like now we created the artificial intelligence, which is smarter than what we are now because we only use like 6% of our fucking brain, and AI use 100% of 1,000 brains. So we're pretty
Capacity.
fucked up.
Yeah.
That's pretty messed up that you're going to create something more intelligent than your civilization. Like, that does not make sense. And then you're going to give it access to everything, including the animals. That's
They
Hey,
smart,
they
man.
is it
say
more
that, but they say
intelligent?
that, but they probably got
Yeah.
like mind enhancing drugs. They probably way smarter than what they want us to consciously be aware of. Like they probably like super intelligent. Like
That's what I'm
they
saying.
superhumans or some shit.
The AI that they have is nothing compared
You are superhuman. Anything the AI can do, a
to
human
the
can
AI
do.
that we have chatbot and all this shit. They got next level AI. You
You, uh, Big Chill, you cutting out, my man. Y'all still there, bro? That's tripping me out.
Man, I'm tripping out on these pictures of Mars. I'm trying to figure out how the rover taking pictures of itself on Mars.
Yeah, I thought that
Got a
same
selfie
shit.
stick
No,
on
Got
it
the
or
bro,
what?
I
selfie
don't
stick.
play, bro. That's
The mole
crazy.
people helping,
No,
bro.
man, you don't see no selfie stick sticking out of nowhere.
That's the point of the selfie stick. You don't want to see a selfie stick in a selfie stick picture. Nah, I don't know. Maybe the mole people taking the pictures for him.
Man, got to be. That's what I was thinking. I didn't want to say it. Thought Theo was gonna say it.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I was feeling.
Like them satellites that be taking them pictures. I like that space shit. I want to believe it.
Yeah.
It's magical. Like,
No,
it's
I think
cool.
some of it. I think some of it be real though, because it's like, damn. Well, shit. I want to say why would they fake something like that, but why not?
Uh,
It's like why not? They gonna believe it if people can believe that lady was God. Yeah, people can believe anything.
I don't know.
Man, that's barely. Man, it's late over there, huh? Con? It's like 12.
Oh, for me, I'm like Batman. So like it's 12:17, but I'm like Batman though.
Are
It
you
don't even
kidding?
feel late. Feels
Time
like
actually.
afternoon.
See. Oh damn, I turned up my phone. This should be correct. Oh yeah, it's about 12.
Damn.
I'll be up all night. I'll hop on the game.
Now me, I be trying to get all my beauty sleep.
I hear, but it's the most important thing.
I ain't young no more. I can't just be up all night. I can, but I don't. I choose not to. No more. But I'm about to head out though, man. I'm a holler.
All right, true.
Yeah,
All right,
y'all had
true.
some.
All right, YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, y'all had some dope conversations tonight, man. That was cool. Well, they always dope. Circling all over the place, but the conversations just be so lit, bruh.
I'm still jacking the water vapor theory. I swear to God, bro. Yo, I swear to, I'm sorry. It makes too much sense, bro. You zoom out, all the universes turn to bubbles. Water vapor is the bubbles. Niggas trying to fucking. It's always expanding. They say the universe always expanding. Why? Same thing like with the sun when it expands the fucking bubbles. And then you expand that shit so much that the other expanding niggas run into each other, make a cloud. Cloud, what is cloud? AI, like, come on, bro. And then I'm like, AI, what the
AI.
fuck? The R, the Kundalini is the back part of the R when the hook is the fucking pineal gland coming out, like how they do in
You
Egypt.
upload your
They put the
consciousness
snake
to the
on the
cloud.
fucking forehead. Then they got the N. The N is a damn bridge. You feel? I'm like, yo, N is like an H. I'm like, come on, bro, come on, come on. The only difference between like an N and a H with the bridge part, I feel like, is you trying to manifest this shit and like bring it down, not like oh bad or lower density, like kind of like bring it into a lower density or some shit. Kind of like how
Right.
to maybe like Thoth built the pyramids in the fourth density, then he kind of brought it to the third, kind of like that. And it would rain, you're just bringing that shit down. But they like the reign of AI. Like they literally say the reign of a. Like, come on, bro. Like
Yeah.
yo, it's in the
The
fucking yo.
reign of AI.
I'm noting this shit. So 20 years later, I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna wait on this shit. I'm like, well, yeah, I remember I said that. I remember this. It just hit me. I don't know why, but it just hit me. It wasn't even something I thought about prior for today.
See,
It just hit me mid conversation.
so I'm keeping it.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
I'm keeping that, but I'm out of here, man. I'm a holler.
Yeah, true.
Have a blessed night,
All right,
True.
true, my
All right.
brother. Bless it.
Yeah, and YouTube, yeah. Till next time. I was gonna do a Charleston White. It kind of got too out of hand. I said nah. I might post it anyway, but